Guys, a quick little video, and if you guys recognize these fenders and or color, you've known me long enough. These are my friend's fenders. He had an accident on the track. The car came up really hard, really fast, and came down hard, and he, busted the radiator, one of the oil lines for his AccuSump let loose, and he was on a wild ride, and luckily it was not super bad. He's, wasn't hurt or anything. The car is going to need a little bit of work, and we're going to take care of the fenders. And I think I've made the decision to not do anything with the Pontiac because, you know what? I wanted to have the engine done and the transmission done before I started anything, but it's just not going to be in the cards for us. So instead, what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be fixing up these fenders. We got a patch, which we're not going to be fixing up these fenders because we're going to be replacing them with these. But these fenders were sandblasted, and they were definitely like sandblasted. They're really rough. I can tell the difference in the media. I grew up in a shop that did that. But these fenders are actually in really good shape. For sitting in a trailer for 10 years in bare metal, this is just a little bit of surface rust. But there is some patchwork to do. And the lowers on this car are really, really good. I know that there's been a little bit of patchwork probably done to them, but we're going to graft the lower halves here at the body line. And you guys are probably going to get to see me do some body work. And I think that's what I'm going to focus on is getting these fenders welded up, painted up for my buddy to put back on his car. And in return, I think we're going to end up trading some labor or something. I need another carburetor done, and maybe he can get me in line at the machine shop he's at for our small block olds. I am going to end up building another short block, and that's kind of it. Hopefully I can build a short block and I can cough up some money. I think I'm going to pop and put an S60 in the rear of the car. So let me know what you guys think, what you guys would like to see. This is going to definitely be in-depth. And he also wants to, my buddy Dave talked to me, he wants to do a more in-depth porting video. And I think we're going to have the opportunity to do stuff like that, as I will probably be going back and forth, as I will be doing most of the work to these fenders here. But there's going to be some mock-up once I start doing some of the patchwork. And the videos are going to be short enough to where I'm not going to bore you guys to death because there's going to be a lot of segments to it. So once I get started on these, you guys are definitely going to want to follow along. And I think after this weekend, I'll be done with my housework and we're going to hit it, and we're going to hit it hard because I already got a list of parts I need to order for my engine, and it's not going to be a whole lot of money. And this is technically like one of the first engines I've built from scratch in a really, really long time because I decided to start off with a different block that my buddy Dave has. He's going to get it cleaned up for me and checked and all that. And then I'm getting pistons. I'm going with a Mahle 4.1 with a nice tight ring pack and solid roller cam, ATI balancer. We're going to go studs on the heads and the mains and all that stuff. All that good stuff. But I just want to have something contingent for our racing because, we have been flogging this for a while. I'm very proud of it, but, reality is like, how long does something last? Apparently it lasts a while. But we're going to be working on this. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see. It's unfortunate, but we're going to make wine out of sour grapes here, all right? We're going to get these all fixed up and going, and I get to hang out with my friend a little bit more because we're going to be working on his stuff. And you know what? That's never a bad thing when you get to hang out with your friends and get to help them with their race cars. And everybody's going to kind of have a busy winter. I know my buddy Tim's got upgrades to do to his car. I'm going to be working on this, and, we decided to just focus on the race car. So we're going to be doing that. So on that note, I'll let you guys go. Share, like, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Let me know what you guys want to see. out of this project, because this is going to be kind of like a project here. This is, I do body work for a living, so I can make it as simple as possible or as detailed as possible. You guys let me know.